and Barbecue. Hello and welcome to November 4th, mini-sode of Booze and Barbecue. This is Andy, and with me is Nick. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you doing, Andy?
I'm doing really well. I know exactly why you're doing well. What did we do today?
Well, we went out to look at a nice old 1990 Festiva, and then we went out and decided to buy an old nice 1990 Festiva.
We did. That car got signed over in your name, didn't it?
Not only did it get signed over in my name, it is my first car I've ever owned.
Yeah, it is. You know what? That Festiva, man, I think that's going to be the perfect first car for you. I love the Ford Festiva. I will just go ahead and admit it. All of my friends know that. I had a turbo BP swapped Festiva many years ago, and I just love them. We had a second Festiva after the turbo Festiva, and my wife drove that for a long time, and she loved it, cried when we got rid of it. And now that you have yours, I don't know who's more excited, you or her.
She is. It may be my first car, but she's way more excited than I am. I'm super excited for this, but I know she is elated and will be driving it a lot.
Yeah, I think elated is a good way to put it. We'll see if she drives this some. I mean, after all, it is your car. You paid for it. But what did you pay for that thing?
$600.
Ugh, great price. It has some paint issues. It has some issues here and there. Issues that pretty much any Ford Festiva from 1990 is going to have. You know what it does have, though, weirdly enough, is air conditioning.
And the working air conditioning.
How bizarre is that?
And it works well. We tried it on the drive back home, and nice.
Wow, that is wild. Listen, man, heat, AC, windows that roll down, and it runs and drive for $600. I'm really glad that we were able to snap it up and make it into a daily driver for you, because somebody would have picked that thing up and made it into a gambler, and they would have cut the top off and tried to lift it and put ATV tires on it, and it would have ended up in a junkyard 6 months from now. But instead, you got it, and you're going to keep it on the road, and I like that.
I'm going to take care of it. I want this to last as long as possible.
Oh, it is going to last. We need to do a front wheel bearing on it, and it needs new rear shocks, but besides that, the thing is ready to roll.
Absolutely. Of course, I'm going to have to get zebra print seat covers, fuzzy dice in the rearview mirror.
And its nickname is the Fez, so you're going to have to get a Fez hat to put on the dashboard.
I'm going to be wearing a Fez hat whenever I drive that.
A Fez hat, aviator sunglasses, and a white scarf thrown across your shoulder.
Yes.
I can see it now. Love it. Well, you know what we should do is when you get ready to move on to some newer, nicer vehicle, we need to take that thing and it needs a turbo swap. Of
course. We're not letting that thing go to waste.
No way. No way, no how. A friend of mine has been on the lookout for LS4s. I don't know if you know the LS4 or not, but it comes in the Monte Carlo SS, the newer ones. It's a front-wheel drive configuration, 5.3 liter, all aluminum LS V8, and it's mated to a front-wheel drive automatic transmission. I'm telling you, man, one of those in the back of that Festiva, woo.
I can see it now, you ripping up the road.
Might not be me ripping up the road. It is your car, after all.
Well, I'm going to sell it to you for like $1,200.
That's the Nick I know. Always trying to turn a profit. All right, boss. Well, hey, we're at the end of our little mini-sode. You got any place that people can go and check out what you're doing?
They can check me out on Twitch and YouTube at MK Malice. I'm streaming assorted video games and talking about cars and maybe even working on this Festiva live. We'll have to see.
Ooh, that sounds like fun. Any plans for the Fallout 76 beta?
Not touching it.
Oh. All right, we'll go more in depth in the next mini episode about why you're not touching that one. All right, guys, thanks so much for listening, and we will talk to you tomorrow. Booze and Barbecue.